Today we're checking out a new song from Wage War. This is one of the bands that I've really come around on in my time here on YouTube. When I first checked them out, I think the first song I heard was High Horse, I believe, and I really just wasn't into it. It just kind of felt like a generic, the whole song is a breakdown kind of song. I just wasn't really into it. I think at the time I was just looking for something a little more contrasty, maybe a little more melodic. And when their album Manic came out, I was really impressed by the title track specifically. I love that song. And the rest of the album I thought was pretty okay. But as I've listened to it more and more, I've really come around to it, and I really, really like that album. It's one of those things where I wrote it off as generic metalcore. And I come to realize that generic doesn't have to be a bad word. You can be good and be generic. That being said, I am looking forward to some new stuff from them. I really loved the direction that they went with, specifically the title track Manic. I would love to see some more stuff in that vein on this new project, whatever it is. But let's just jump into it and see what they got. Vibes.
Chew me up and spit me out, 'cause you know that I'll come
Okay,
back.
this is very different.
In the end we separate, but the emptiness attracts. 'Cause I know where I shouldn't go.
Okay.
When I feel this low.
Give me
Oh no. This
modern
time I can't
pop
let go.
vibes.
It's out of my control. No matter how hard I try, you pull me back every time. Try to push away, but I'm right back in it. You and me are always gonna be magnetic. No matter how far I run,
Good vocals.
and I come undone. Try to push away, but I'm right back in it. You and me are always gonna be magnetic.
Synthy guitar line.
Pull the strings that set me free, but the head above ain't mine. To hell with all you say and me.
Giving the guitarist some vocal time. He's got a great voice.
And I know where I shouldn't go.
A breakbeat section.
This love,
This is so different from Manic.
no matter how hard I try, you pull me back every time. Try to push away, but I'm right back in it. You and me are always gonna be magnetic. No matter how far I run.
Tambourine through the chorus. Oh, okay, a little bit crushy thing. We're getting here. Ooh, okay. A little breakdown. Little riffs. Huh, this is not what I was expecting.
You and me are always gonna be magnetic.
The Imogen Heap vocals. Little riff down to the end. All right, that was Wage War with their new song Magnetic. Let's break it down. And that was interesting. I don't know if it really hit me that well. Don't get me wrong, it was a well-constructed song. It's catchy, good production and stuff, but it just felt kind of uninspired. Felt very safe, kind of octane-y. I hate to say it, but I don't know. It just it wasn't doing it for me. And maybe this will be a case like with Manic, the whole album. I come at it like this and it's not doing it for me, but after multiple, re-listens, it transforms into something I really enjoy. But as of right now, it just strikes me as kind of safe, especially after some of the cool experimentation that they did on their last record. The title track, Manic, was so cool. It was like this trap metal thing. And it was a really, really interesting sound, and I wish they would push that forward a little bit and kind of explore that side of modern production. But instead they kind of went this, safe kind of pop production way. But I get it. It gets streams, and I'm sure it's going to do really well on like Octane or Liquid Metal or whatever them Sirius XM stations are. But for me, I just don't know. I don't know if it's really doing it for me. And that really kind of bumps me out because I was looking forward to something exciting and new from these guys. And instead we just kind of got this generic, catchy pop song. But I'm definitely not going to write them off just yet. I'm really interested to see where they go with the rest of this album cycle or whatever the heck they're doing. We're going to see what they've got cooking up. Maybe this is just, catchy single to reel you in before they do the experimental, interesting stuff. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and find out. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that, because we'll be definitely checking it out here on the channel. But in the meantime, let me know what you guys thought of this track in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. Last week, I dropped a really fun video with my good friend TJ, putting him through the heavy music gauntlet alongside a corresponding hot sauce gauntlet. It was really, really fun. Lots of pain and suffering went into that video, and really mean a lot if you went and checked it out. So I'm going to leave that in the end card here. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for me today. I'll see you in the next one.